Bad Religion. We're getting into it, into the unknown, guys. We're going to send it. You ready, Chuck? Are you excited?
Oh, yeah.
This is old Bad Religion. This is between their first and second album, I believe.
I'm so ready.
And right before Suffer.
And it's not on Spotify?
Nope.
So I can't even truly add them to my playlist?
Nope.
That makes me sad.
See what you think.
Okay.
Oh, they're still... Sorry. I'm sorry. I thought that was closer to the end than it was. There we go.
Yeah. I guess it was over because you gave up.
Well played. Well played. So, do you want to do this in the style that I've been doing CD listening parties? Mm-hmm. So, I tell people what I think of each song. Well, you know what? No, we'll just do the rating. And then we'll just write down our rating, and then we'll get the average at the end and see what we think is what
You're
it is.
You're going to write mine down too?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I got the notepad up. That's what I was doing. So, okay. So first of all, there's a keyboard.
Was that a keyboard? Honestly, I caught organ.
Synth.
The first time he started playing, and I'm like, okay.
Electric. It's electric, whatever the hell it is. Yeah.
It was cool.
This is like I know that like a lot of fans consider this as like a joke of an album, basically, and they were not happy about it. Well, you guys fucking around and found the wrong channel because I love this, dude.
I did enjoy
I fucking love it.
I love that.
I was like, dude, this is a fucking vibe. What? How is this hated?
I really enjoyed just that simple message of it's only over when you give up. Such a good message.
And it's cool because his vocals were still down a little bit and had that like kind of rawness that punk brings to the table, that DIY. And then you had like a lot of like things where you could see like Greg singing with the melodies that would later be like their most popular thing.
Their bread and butter.
Their bread and butter. And then like on top of that, like it really made me appreciate his vocals more because it's like I could see him just singing in a lot of classic rock bands that I used to love just because of the vibe of this.
Can Greg Graffin do anything wrong?
He probably can't rap. Let's be honest.
I don't know. I'm not going to doubt the guy.
I don't know.
Not at this point.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to doubt him.
I doubt him. He does not look like a rapper, bro.
He doesn't.
I guarantee you he couldn't do it. He can go fast, but rap?
I don't know. I'm not going to doubt him.
I don't know.
I'm at this spot in my life where Greg can do no wrong.
I see this. So first off, my biggest complaint of the song, though, we do got to get down to brass tacks at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not on Spotify.
Yep.
Or a streaming service.
That's a huge
that I'm
problem.
aware of. That's just happened to be what I use. First off, fuck Spotify.
Agreed.
I'm just too lazy to transfer over, and I haven't looked.
It'll
into
be
that
so hard to transfer over all that music.
That's the problem, dude. But I saw there's a service you can pay $2 and they do it all for you, playlist and everything.
If you find
Tempting.
If you find that and you do it, let me know and I'll do it as well.
Change is hard. That's where I'm at.
It really is.
And it's like I have so many.
What would we go to?
I don't fucking know. What, Apple? I don't like Apple.
I mean,
fuck Apple too.
iHeartRadio. I don't know. That look.
Fucking iHeartRadio. Okay. Shut your face. Okay. First off.
Amazon Music? I don't know, man.
SoundCloud, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Go back in time.
Oh my God.
Let's go back to LimeWire.
I don't know, but it just happens to be what I use. So I'm offended that it's not on there. That is all.
And that's a good spot.
And my other complaints, I have none. This was a great song. I enjoyed the fuck out of this. This is a great vibe. I'd put this
at
in a
the
playlist
beginning
in a
of the song. I was sitting here and I'm like, hold on, because I know it's an April pick, and I know it's Timmy, and Timmy knows us pretty well.
Yeah.
And he knows the big caveat for us is instrumentals.
Oh, you thought it was being instrumental?
My first thought was, is this entire
this is
album
one song in? We have no fucking clue.
I know, but
It could take a hard turn.
I know it could, but my first thought was this album is an instrumental.
Yeah.
And we took Greg away from us, which would have been the ultimate slap in the face.
God, dude. Yeah, you're right.
And it would have hurt my heart. So that's why at the beginning, I'm just like, no. And I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
Then he started singing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and his harmonies fit perfectly in this style of music as well. I can understand why punks would be upset about it because the sound isn't, brash and angry. This is more of your atmospheric.
It's hopeful.
Gave me Night Ranger vibes, like old school Night Ranger vibes, which is hilarious.
It's so hopeful. Just the lyricism here is hopeful.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, just keep pushing forward. Let's keep driving because it ain't over yet.
What are you rating this?
Whatever you're going through. Oh, it's fun. I'm going 7.6 playlist.
7.8 playlist.
Bang.
Our fans are just, they're just mind boggled right now.
They hate us.
Yeah,
that's okay.
You guys don't know what you fucked around and you found out.
I would add this to a playlist in a heartbeat.
So bad. Okay, let's check out Chasing the Wild Goose. I'm sorry. We got to talk about that. Did he just break out a fucking pot and a wooden spoon? Did he just break out a pot and a wooden spoon, brother? He just fucking smacking that shit in the background, dude. He was important back there, dude. Oh my God. As soon as I thought that, I couldn't unhear it. Like it just screamed wooden spoon on a pan, dude.
Who hurt you?
I don't know. It's funny though. 100%, dude. All right, we will continue.
Back to the music.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. We found some problems.
I'm going to open up with the coolest part of that song was the wooden spoon in the pot. I like that. I did.
That just reminded me, it's like a bunch of kids out in the garage fucking around, which is probably where they were at this point, you know?
That was my highlight.
That was a highlight?
Yeah.
I like the melody, and I still think his singing showed promise here, but
Absolutely.
there was some really odd shit they did instrumentally.
I wasn't a huge fan of how low they had the vocals here. Mostly.
Yeah. If they turned them up, it would have popped a little better.
Yeah, I think so. And I think this would have been a better song.
I think the reasoning they have the vocals where they're at right now in this song is to keep like this like kind of atmosphere there, like this atmospheric with the instrumental. But I don't think the atmosphere was interesting enough to take over the vocals. I wanted those vocals to pop.
I agree with that.
But yeah.
I will say, every band's allowed to have bad songs.
Oh, sure. Well, every band does have bad songs.
Yes.
I've never encountered an artist without any. Because it's art's subjective in the first place.
100%. And I will say that this is one of them.
Okay. Where are you rating that?
I'm gonna go with a 4.4. No playlist.
While I still see promise in that, and I wouldn't be mad at hearing it again, I also am on that side of average. I'm going to go with the 4.7, but I still really liked some of the sounds here because, like, again, you could see it's cool to see where they came from and
Absolutely.
what they've become.
100%.
So I think that's really a cool aspect of it. I still think they should stand by it and have that shit on with their other
Absolutely.
wherever their other albums are.
Because
Though
that would be punk as fuck.
that would be punk as fuck, indeed.
Instead, the punk band decided not to be punk. All I'm saying.
Listen, this is a very minor offense. Remember when Pennywise did Authority, Silent Majority? Remember that song? That Authority song?
Don't remind me. Why do you hate me?
You're the one running your mouth, bro. It could be way worse.
You want to anger me right now?
I know,
what's happening?
Chuckles. He said, stand on your ideals.
Oh.
Love it. But again, they were kids here, so
Yeah.
You ready?
Oh, what was?
Oh, rating. No, we rated already.
Yeah. What was chat saying?
About what?
Anything. I seen you reading it.
Is this 86? I think it's in the mid 80s. I was just chuckling earlier because they were saying something about us not enjoying the thing or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't anything.
I didn't know if they said anything cool.
Yeah.
Of course not.
The coolest thing that's happened in chat today was basically their reaction to Wrecking Ball.
Why is chat so boring?
Why are they, I don't know, dude.
Weird.
Let's continue.
It's a weird flex.
Why are we attacking them in mid fucking reaction? Billy Gnosis.
Let's get it.
Hometown, he just killed his wife. He started drinking heavy back then. He started eating things that made his head swim. And his brain became a factory for making chemicals that shouldn't be. Oh, Billy couldn't remember his name. Billy Gnosis was going insane. And something blue light he played and played. I can still hear that sound he made. Billy burned his phone and blew up his car. He said, watch TV and played the guitar. And read a book that made his head dim. How could he have known that there were worms in him? And the worms ate into his brain. Through his eyes and through his ears they came. They left their home so they multiplied. And grew on Billy's temples and paradise. Oh, Billy could remember his name. Our unsung hero that gone insane. And something blue light he played and played. The only thing that killed the worms like rain.
So, this song, there was a part where the snare bothered me.
What?
It bothered me.
What?
The hollowness of it
Shut the
irritated
fuck
my soul.
up, dude.
Did it not bother you?
Not a goddamn bit.
Oh, are we switching shoes?
Are you fucking like catching something from me?
I think so.
Dude.
That snare bothered me, though.
God damn, dude.
We switched seats, apparently.
Apparently, dude. Why you judgy bastard? What's wrong?
And there was one part where it slowed down really slow, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. But outside of that, the rest of the song, I was kind of digging it.
Chuck, there's no kind of fucking digging this. The song's a fucking bop, dude. I don't give a shit. The song was good. Like
I was digging it.
I was getting into it. I'm like,
all the random noises made me happy too.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get so much shit for it, but this is good. This is good.
This felt a lot more just rock
Yeah, 100%.
than anything else, and
With some wild instrumental choices occasionally.
So I think, like, I got the idea that I was sitting there listening to it. I'm like, huh. I know that, like, Greg's vocals are usually the more harmonic, on the more of the harmony, and really gives that vibe. The instruments did it here.
Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, you're right.
It's like they were trying something where they swapped and let the instruments take the lead, and it was kind of nice.
It was really nice, actually.
Yeah.
It was a good swap up. I think that's why I'm enjoying this so much, because it's so different from what they typically sound like.
100%.
But yet a lot of the elements are there. It's just chopped and mixed and thrown into a different genre.
Yeah. Where should we rate it?
You're going to want to go first.
I'm going with a 6.4, and I would put this in a playlist. Come on, blow it away. Knock it out of the park, bud.
8.4 playlist.
Oh.
8.4, dude. I love this song. That was a vibe.
I had you pegged in the mid-sevens.
No. That was good. I liked that a lot. It was so much better than the last one. So it might be a little knee-jerky because of that. But I like it.
Damn.
It laid out a really nice vibe for me.
The Voldemort album is really hitting home right now.
Joel is high. Not low.
Let's jump into it.
Well, one thing, nothing to it, but
Nothing to it but to do it.
thank you.
Are you writing our ratings down?
No,
What a guy.
forgot.
From the bird and the deer who live on the same to the condominium that litter the plane into time and disregard. And from the green and the trees that shot high in the air to the high business market man take all its air into time and disregard. my friend's hand, and I did what I could. We did it together in our borderless state. Survival, our instinct, nature, our fate. Today I see those borders and my friends disappear. Man chooses my fate, thus I live in fear. Tomorrow the trucks come, I know where to run. My home is destroyed, so they can have fun. Da 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 da. From the wild metro and publicity, I came to the city, and all the girls are looking into time and
I understand the title of the song now. They had a blatant disregard for my time.
They did. Is this what sex sounds like?
So, I'm going to open up with the first two songs of this song are positive.
Though the last song was the first song.
The last song bothered me because it just kept going and going and going and going and going.
I was thinking I don't know if they'd smoked pot, but I feel like this is probably where their phase that they smoked a lot of pot. Because the theme, obviously, and then just in general. Mm-hmm. It had a little bit of I want to be Pink Floyd in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type style.
At first, I definitely heard, like,
Not that it's
listening
bad.
to it, I'm like, that's got a certain vibe that sounds familiar. And I'm like, I'm here for it. I mean, I was really enjoying it.
Yeah.
And then it did that swap up, and that was cool. Like, at that part, we thought it was over. And I'm like, okay. Keeps going. And I'm like, okay, this is still cool. Like, I can still get behind this. And then it did the second switch. And I'm like, okay, I'm over it. I'm done. Can we stop now?
I enjoyed it as a whole. There was things in there that bothered me, and there was things in there that I loved, and there was things in there that I felt were mid. They would just went all over the place. It was a nice, like, raw piece, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be mad just sitting there chilling, listening to that.
The messed up part, Bad Religion taught me to love short songs.
And then they do a long song.
And then they did this shit. And I'm frustrated.
You see why they didn't put their album out or the EP out?
No, they still should have.
I agree. I still agree with that.
Again,
It's part of your
this
history.
This is
Fucking
one of those
stand by
things.
it,
Like
right?
this song right here is one of those songs I would love to listen to the first 4 minutes of.
Yeah.
And then just hit skip and be fine. Like in my playlist.
Yeah.
It would still work great because the beginning of the song is the part I really enjoyed.
Sure.
It's the back half that I'm just like, okay, I'm over it. Hit next.
And realistically, you probably wouldn't even be paying attention. You would just be feeling the vibe anyways, even if it did
There's
go to that.
a really good chance of that.
You know? Well, I'm a big, like, this is where you came from. And even if it was like a turmoilist, like, there was a lot of turmoil in the band at that time. Still, like, it is part of your history, whether you think it's bad or good.
Yeah,
Fucking
100%.
send it, dude. Like, it's called growth. You like to see it.
It's
you know?
called being you and being unapologetically you, even if it's bad.
Yeah.
I have bad takes all the time.
It's probably, though, looking back at yourself, it could be also one of those things where it's like you looking back, you're like kind of cringing at what you did as a teenager or as a younger kid, you know?
Looking back at me, I see that I never really got it right.
Oh,
They didn't get this right.
no?
I don't think so.
Okay, where are you rating
Not this
this?
song. This song, I'm honestly, I'm going flat 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I thought it was like, it's like I said, I would add it to a playlist still. Flat 5, add it to a playlist. It's literally the back 2 minutes that bother me. The rest of it was really good. So it's one of those weird scenarios.
Makes sense. You're picking
Yeah.
long songs as it is. So.
And I was sitting in that 7 range up to that point.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with flat 7 here.
Okay. It's fair.
I put it in a playlist.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. Now, they started playing this one live, I believe, again.
Okay.
They played it a few times live.
Then put it
I'm
on
pretty sure.
Spotify.
Settle down.
I might want it.
You don't know that yet.
I said might.
You said might. You did say might. Shall we?
Yeah.
The dichotomy. I like that name. All right. That one actually felt exhausting to get through.
Yeah. So
That one hurt. So there were some weird noises that were kind of deep, low down that were like driving me fucking crazy.
okay. Welcome to my life.
Like
I didn't.
I
They
don't-
were.
I don't know how to describe it.
So this song, right off the bat, I was getting like a feel, kind of like a Rocky vibe.
Yeah, they did. It's definitely
It just felt like very much running upstairs.
felt like I was in a fucking 80s time loop that I couldn't get out of, dude.
And then when it switched, I was like, Sonic.
There was a point, don't get me wrong, where about the midway point, I was like, this would be dope as hell in a video game.
Tekken. It'd be
Oh,
perfect.
yeah,
Because
perfect.
when it sped up that Rocky vibe,
Yeah.
it just had fighter all written all over.
100%. Any retro, you throw this in a racing game, like a retro, like if you do like an 80s like throwback, throw this in there, boom, nailed it. Like I'd vibe to this all day, like
Absolutely.
in that kind of scene.
In a
But,
video game setting, this would be absolute gold.
yeah,
But
but
I think the part that bothered me the most.
there was some.
How did you pronounce it again?
What do you mean?
The name of the song.
The ditchotomy.
Bother my soul.
That's right. That's how it's pronounced. The ditchotomy.
We're going to move past it.
No, go ahead. Say it right.
Dichotomy. I know what you're doing.
No, I said it wrong for sure.
I know you did. And I appreciate it. Grr.
He said, "Oh, my brain hurts." It's a case. Well, I'm glad I could trigger some people. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Makes my day every single time.
Now, if we could cut a minute off the song, I would enjoy it.
No, I don't know, dude. I don't know if I can do it. Like I legitly, it was like too much sound effects and shit that they were doing.
I loved it.
It was like
I did enjoy a lot of that.
And sometimes like up on a build up, like you were getting ready to build up to drop, and you're like, oh yeah, you almost never complain about the build ups to drops, right? But here it got noisier and more fucking abrasive, and then it was like, then shot you out of a super laser cannon. And I was like, what in the absolute fuck am I listening to?
A lot of that stuff's why I enjoyed it too.
I see.
Let's jump into ratings here, sir.
Oh yeah, you want to lead?
Yeah, no, absolutely
You
not.
don't want to lead?
No, you're going to be much lower than me.
Suck on that. I didn't even do it,
I know you didn't.
but I wanted to. Gosh, where am I gonna go? I think I'm gonna go with a 4.8 here.
Okay.
No playlist.
Okay. I'm going to swap that.
Okay.
I'm going with 5.8. I would add this to a playlist. The part that keeps it down there is that
Damn.
last minute drove me nuts.
Yeah, I was going insane by the last minute. There was just too much. Yeah.
But outside of that, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I think if this was in
Oh yeah.
a video game, this would be absolutely fantastic.
You don't see us over here analyzing 8-bit songs.
Yeah.
And that was pretty damn close to it. I mean, obviously, if you turned it into that, but
Yeah.
I would love to hear an 8-bit version of this. Or is it 16-bit? Whatever. You know what I'm getting at.
I do.
That'd be pretty rad. Sometimes they do that with the certain songs. They'll just like convert them to that.
Yeah.
I would like to see that done with this. Just for fun.
Yep.
Ready for the next one?
I am.
you're sitting alone, frowning grow over your bad day. When you're laughing with peers, forget your years, then be on your way. But don't forget all the while that you crossed the social mile. And a million days is worth one good laugh. And a million days is worth one good laugh. And a million days is worth one good laugh. Oh, but don't forget all the while that you passed the social mile. And a million days is worth one good laugh. And a million days is worth one good laugh. And a million days is worth one good laugh. And a million days is worth one good laugh.
That felt like a million days.
I guess it's worth one good laugh. Ha!
That was not a good one.
Good.
You didn't like that one either? Why are you getting all fucking...
Really enjoyed the instrumental for about half of it.
Yeah, maybe half of it.
Yeah,
Maybe
and
a third, maybe.
I think he said a million days is worth one good laugh, and that's all he said the entire song.
Mm-hmm.
Bothered my soul. But I really did enjoy the instrumental until then. It's like I was really digging the song, and then it just kept going with the same thing over and over again. You hurt me. What did I do to you? That is all.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on this. Was not. Yeah, I probably, if I was listening to this by myself, honestly, within the first minute or two, I probably would have turned it off on this one specifically. So this one, I think I'm gonna go. I'll lead if that's right with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a flat 4 here. No playlist.
I'm going to go with a 4.3.
Okay. We got one more, I believe, right?
The only reason it's a 4.3 is because, like I said, I was really, really digging it. And then it just didn't stop. Give me a swap up. Give me some more lyrics. Something. Anything. Anything.
Oh, I love how upset you are. Oh my God, dude. It'll be okay, Chuck. This was like 40 years ago. Calm the fuck down.
40 years ago hurt me.
Did that hurt you when I said that? You're doing the math right now, aren't you? 80s.
Fuck, that's old.
Yeah. Yeah, bud. So you're pissed off about
History.
history.
I am.
Nobody gives a fuck at this point. You know what I mean? We're just here to see if we like it or don't like it.
I have a statement to make, but I'm not going to make it.
Go ahead.
Moving on.
No?
Next song.
You sure?
Yes.
I feel like I want you to...
Certain things in history can piss you off.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fair. You're right.
Hitler and this song.
Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't have... One's accurate. One's not. Not a good comparison. Yeah. No.
There was a joke in there somewhere, but
There's so many other things you could have said, and that's what you went with. All right. Okay.
that's the one that popped in my head.
God damn it. Well, we can agree he's bad.
Yes, 100%.
I don't think I'd compare the two.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
Damn.
Come on, is he- Woo! All right, we're gonna continue.
On to the next one.
What? That's it, folks. Losing generation.
Well, if it keeps going like this, you're the generation that lost.
The system of life accordingly, every day, every year, every century. But everywhere humans go, things get worse and worse. Can't you tell through the smoke of the dirty city? The jungle was once a tranquil
song was a mess.
The what?
That song was a mess.
What do you mean?
It was all over the damn place.
I know, and I liked it.
Oh yeah, it was chaos. Like, holy shit! That gave me a little bit of a headache.
That song just
There
had
was
me.
just so much going on, dude.
It had me in a take a Western and make it modern.
I felt like I was in an old school video game again with that really fast, like, dude, slap that in
I
with
could totally see that. Too.
like the early '90s Ridge Racer or something like that. You know
Okay.
what I mean? That's what the vibes I was getting from it. And then there was some vocal stuff that I wasn't a big fan of in the song, but then there was some vocal stuff that I did like. So again, confusion. It still had a good vibe though. Like it was
did.
very experimental. I appreciated that about it. I will say that.
Something about that song is just hit different. My emotions are so torn right now.
Okay, no.
This album hurts.
Dude, there's just a lot going on. Like, there's so many different sounds happening. Like, it's like, I guarantee you, I wouldn't have that with these. You know, like if I was just listening casually. But wow,
Where you rating that one?
still thought it was good though. I did like it. I think I go closer to a 5.8 there. I put that in a playlist. I would want to hear that outside of it.
I'm going 7.1 playlist.
Okay,
Really enjoyed that.
7.1. Damn,
Laid out a great vibe. And I'm just like,
I love how
go.
all over we are rating wise. This album,
I know.
we're like all over the fucking place. I love it. I love it.
oh,
I like it. Last one.
yep.
You give up.
Just about.
We got a brain cell to Chucky.
So you did all you can, and your life's in the garbage can, and you say you're tired and cry, and your mind will let you cry. So you hang out what's left inside, and you wanna kiss it all goodbye. You're lost in space, you're swirling and rolling, yeah, you're lost on your own. You're too far from home, and no one's friend. You gave it your best try, yeah, you're stuck in the throne of being alone. You turn to light, but all you get is darkness. Your head in the snow, your numbness has gone. You're stuck inside your little world of rejection. You're all alone. You're stuck in the zone. You're lost in space, you're swirling and rolling, yeah, you're lost on your own. You're too far from home.
We did it, Chuck.
And it ended on a good note.
It ended on a good note indeed. I agree. I think that one for me, just like going right to a rating,
Okay.
because a lot of the stuff I have to say about this song is just previous tracks, like on the positive side. There was some weird vocal stuff going on though in there.
There was.
That happened, but I'm willing to look by that. It was fun. Let's go 6-4.
Okay.
I'd put it in a playlist for sure.
Okay. I'm at that flat 6 range,
Okay.
and I would put it in a playlist as well. It laid out a nice vibe, but it didn't like do anything to really catch me.
Sure. 100%. Like I would not be mad at having that on in the background.
Absolutely
like even
not.
a slightest, dude.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, shout out to Timmy for
Absolutely.
the pick.
I want to cry a little bit.
You know what this means, right, Chuck?
What's that?
We give the rating.
That's
As a whole. As a whole.
so hard.
I know. Because it comes out somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, it does.
Flat 6. Flat 6 for me. I don't think it's horrible. There's some good creativity here. There's some generic themes here. It was a mixed bag, but at the end, I enjoyed listening to it. Got to give the kids credit.
I'm going 5.4. I want to cry, but I want to cheer.
Would you say 5.4?
Yeah.
Damn. We got a 3 in chat.
There's
6.
so many, like,
5.4. Not bad.
there were very solid things to it. And then there was so just the ones that were dreadful were dreadful.
Yeah, 100%. When it was bad, it was bad. 6.7. Okay. All right. So we have a nice array of.
My soul
ratings
is
here.
broken. Well done. I don't know how to feel about life anymore. I've been trying this thing where I learn feelings for a while. And this song, I've been making great progress, but I think this song just
It killed it.
took
didn't
me
it?
about back 4 steps.
Yeah, you said I want to go back to feeling like I'm.
I want to feel nothing
emotionless.
but I want to feel nothing but rage again.
You know, it'd been. Stop.
It was a better
Shut the
time than
fuck
this.
No, first of all, I absolutely great point, Ren. I really do like the differential. Like you see a lot of the Bad Religion elements here, just in a kind of odd fashion that you would never expect to see them in. And 2.5, just because the oh wow,
I want that raw angst that punk brings.
I do.
And I want that melodic, just take me away voice that Greg brings to it.
Yeah, with
And I
the
want it so much. And then this.
so what would have been more cool, like it would have been cooler to see them do the punk that they had, the first style, but with this dashed in,
Yeah.
splashed
Yeah.
in. You know what I mean? Like, there's a couple new wave punk bands that are just fucking sweet. Like they had that perfect 80s new wave sound, but yet have like these hardcore vocals over it.
Yeah.
Are like punk, really nice punk sounding, and like they could have pulled that off easy here
Yeah.
with this.
And I will absolutely say I love the experimental side of this. Where it was good, it was really good. Where it was bad, it was really bad.
Agreed.
So I love that they like tried different things.
Same.
I will say there was parts with those instrumentals that were fantastic. They were absolutely insane. They were very melodic, and I would have loved to see melodic Greg with those because I think it would make a very very good song.
Yeah.
And I think it would go too mainstream then though. So I definitely like that they didn't go that route because I feel like they would have went straight rock at that point. But they definitely showed that they could do that.
Yeah.
Which that's super cool. But, you know.
Yeah. No, I yeah. Not a bad album, but not a great album either.
Yeah.
Maybe not even a good album, but it's listenable and I enjoyed it.
Again, the highs
Had
were
a-
high and the lows were low.
Had a good vibe to it too.
I would have loved some more mid in there. The thing is, like some
Yeah,
of
it
the
was
songs got
fucking
mid
one or
ratings.
the other.
Some of the songs got mid ratings, but that's because the beginnings were super good and the endings were super bad, or things like that.
Yeah.
There was nothing that was just okay. That was just all right through and through. I mean, I think there was a song in there that was just like, okay, cool. You know, I would check that out normally, and it's cool. Like that last song, for instance. But overall, I want either more of that or more of the, you know, good side of things.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the recording. So, you two people, peace out, and thanks for hanging out with us.
Love you.